Via the IBM Cloud Portal, clients can control and manage many aspects of their Power VS deployment, either graphically using a web interface or programmatically using APIs. As you'll explore in this section, the programmatic API endpoints provide the same capabilities and even more capabilities from what you're able to manage via the IBM Cloud web interface. Via APIs, clients are able to perform an OS shutdown, perform an immediate shutdown without killing the processes running within it, restart the environment, reset the environment, or open a console or a terminal window, such as something like PuTTY, to the instance. You'll also be able to delete the instance, capture and export an image of that instance for backup purposes as well. Note that the API endpoint options may vary depending on the operating system of the Power VS instance that you selected at provisioning time. Of course, for this lab, we'll all be working with the same OS, but it's something to consider when deploying your own environment at a later time. In addition to exploring the ways in which you can programmatically interface with your Power VS instance, we'll also examine how to modify the instance after it's been deployed. Depending on your core type, operating system, and so on, a client can perform a number of different tasks in this way. They could change, for example, the VM pinning options from something like soft or hard options. They could change their core type from shared uncapped to shared capped to dedicated. They can change the number of cores in their system. They can change the amount of RAM available to it. They can change their placement group. And it's also possible to attach and detach storage volumes or attach an instance to an existing network should that client wish to do that. Given that the IBM Technology Zone environment used for this course is a shared service with multiple students and different geographies, safeguards had to be put in place ahead of time to ensure that the environment remains stable and consistent over time. As such, many of the modifications that you attempt in terms of adjusting the instances or the configurations of that instance will often fail on the IBM Cloud Portal, and that's completely expected and all due to the safeguards that we put in place to prevent modification to that lab environment.